with the GO MRI man. Spread the knowledge. Motivate the people.
All right, what's up? It's Kwame, aka MRI Man. Welcome to the MRI Man podcast, the best podcast for radiology, MRI. Today, special guest. She hasn't been on here a long time. It's my wife, Gabby. Yes, the one and only, the camera woman behind my best video, the MRI Tech Day in the Life. Also saw her in the MRI Tech interview and a couple other of my videos, man. But yeah, say what's up to the people. I'm sure they miss you. Yeah, man.
Hi, everyone. It's nice to be back. Sorry I haven't been here for a while. I've just been really busy, working on a lot of things and just staying busy with plans. And I do also behind the scenes here. So, still working on it a little bit on the MRI man.
Yep, she's the CEO, so
project.
she's still behind the scenes and helps me a lot creatively with a lot of stuff. Helps out with Instagram. But yeah, anyway, man, it's Black History Month, and this is part of my culture. I am half black, half Mexican, so I'm on both sides, right? But yeah, this is cool, man. So this year I decided to dig down deep to find out, how African Americans came into radiology, and I was looking at some of the people that helped pave the way, for someone like me, and it's pretty amazing. And I didn't see a lot of people talking about this online. I did send this to the ASRT, the ART, and they actually reposted it. So that was cool. But yeah, I want to talk about William Edward Allen. He helped pave the way for African Americans in radiology. Huge. Didn't learn about this in school, but I'm going to drop some knowledge on you guys today. Born in 1903, William Edward Allen Jr. is credited as the first black certified x-ray technologist. He's been credited with considerable contributions to medicine, really in nuclear medicine and radiation therapy for cancer patients. Allen enrolled in Howard University in 1923 and was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the ROTC. 4 years later, he earned his BS in chemistry from Howard and then graduated with his medical degree in 1930.
He interned at the Homer Phillips Hospital and spent his residency in radiology. In 1935, he was named as an approved specialist in radiology, and he was just the fifth Black American given this honor. 4 years later, while sitting for his board exams, he wasn't even allowed to ride the hotel's main elevator. Instead, he was required to take the freight elevator, and even though he was a member of the American College of Radiology. He also worked relentlessly for increased access to medical education for African American students, and he created one of the first residencies in radiology in the 1930s for underrepresented students at the Homer G Phillips Hospital, which was the city's first Black-operated hospital, established in 1937. And over time, the program graduated more than 200 Black radiographers, nuclear medicine technologists, and radiation therapists. And Allen was a man dedicated to breaking barriers. He was the first African American to receive the gold medal from the American College of Radiology. And it's pretty cool stuff.
Nice. Amazing. Also some other random things. In the U.S. Army, he was the first certified Black radiologist.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. And then he began a x-ray school for Black women serving in World War II.
That's cool.
So
that's amazing.
It's amazing. Helped pave the way
stuff.
For a lot of African Americans. And yeah, man, I wanted to spread the knowledge on that.
I think it's cool because, we don't hear about these things,
Mm-hmm.
and it's changed history clearly. someone had to do it, right? And like, I feel like it should be recognized.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard about him before doing, before you did the research on this. I'd never heard about this man or any of this, which I think people should know. And people should be, it's just like representation. People see this and, they're inspired.
So yeah, I want to talk about a little bit about diversity. And I grew up in LA County area, and for the most part, it's really diverse, great mix of people. And after I went to school for MRI, I moved to the Central Coast of California, and where I was working, it was a lot of just mostly just white people, which is fine. I work with anyone that's cool. But I was culture shocked. I was used to working with a variety of people. Black, Asian, all kind of different kind of people, man. Hispanic, Mexicans, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I got there and I was like, wow, there's no other techs that are, Hispanic, or definitely didn't see any black people that worked there, or, that were technologists. And I was like, wow, this is crazy, and I started talking to other people that work there, and letting them know, like, hey, this is a career that you could do too. So I try to inspire others to get into into radiology. And slowly, over the 6-7 years, I'm starting to see more Hispanic technologists come in, and it's getting more diverse, which is awesome. And this is something like in my neighborhood where I grew up, a lot of people, don't really go to the medical field. They go into like construction or auto stuff, plumbing, that, kind of labor jobs.
Yeah, harder labor.
Yeah. So,
which I think it's important to mention that I think you being there has influenced other people to go, which is important. I mean, that's the whole part about, sharing these stories, like the one that you've shared, the whole reason for your YouTube channel and everything that you've done. I think it's important to share those stories because then it's influenced other people like us to go to these programs.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Which is how now we have more diversity at our workplace, probably, as a product of your influence.
For sure, and people have told me like, hey, I wanted to go to the school because I saw that you're doing it, and it just inspired them to do it. And like, I think about like, growing up in my family, and are talking to my friends or whoever about careers, you kind of get inspired by them. And I never really had anybody that was in radiology or really in the medical field that was like, hey, you should, this is how you do it, And the crazy thing about it is the neighborhood I grew up in, people would make fun of you if you were in the medical field. Like if you had scrubs on, you know what I mean? They would clown you for that, man, which it's insane because it's a great career, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, you shouldn't get out. You need to work for like the city or, or a lot of people. Construction. That's a man's job. It's crazy. So there was nobody really pushing like, the hood of what I call it, the hood. Nobody was in the hood talking about go to radiology school. We barely knew what an x-ray was.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing to see diversity. And I love, all people, man. But, I want to help those people that don't have anybody, that's in the medical field, whether it's MRI, nursing, PA, doctor, like there needs to be somebody representing that.
Yeah.
And, telling them, you don't have to throw a football. That's what it was about too. Making it to NBA, playing basketball, all that. and or rapping. Everybody trying to nothing against that, but there's got to be other options out there, and that's why I'm here. That's why we have this channel. But yeah, I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think it's important to, talk about what we do to people who have never heard about it, especially people from like our communities who, like us, like, like you said, we barely knew what an x-ray or an ultrasound was, but beyond that, we would never have known what any other type of imaging was. And we don't have like me, for example, like my parents didn't speak English and they weren't from here. So I was on my own basically to kind of figure out what I was going to do after high school, right?
That's right.
Like I had no guides. And so, yeah, I think it's important. I mean, there's people out there like that just, don't have anyone to guide them and give them information about all of the possibilities.
Yeah, that part too. And then, not holding all that information and not passing it is crazy. Like, why are you trying to hold people back? And there's a lot of people like that, that won't give you the keys or show you the path to take, man. But, thankfully, someone actually did tell me about the MRI program, because I was leaning more towards x-ray, but, someone passed that knowledge to me, and I was like, wow, I'm going to do what I can to give back and to help others in my community. And, so for someone like me, trying to find the way, and I think it's awesome. And we need more people to just come out and influence others, especially the young people in high school and stuff. And the current community that I'm in general, just, it's not even a race thing or whatever, but it's just like people where I live now, they think that they have to go do farming or, work at a winery or on a farm or what else, military stuff like that, or work at a prison. You know what I mean? But hey, you can go up north a couple hours every Saturday, or go down south and do radiology, do some, that's just an option. That's cool. But there's a bunch of schools. So, I soon, I'm going to be partnering with the high school. I already talked to the principal of the local high school. And just to talk to kids and, show them other options, man, because sometimes it's, families can be stuck in this mentality where they're like, oh, I was in the Army, my dad was in the Army, my grandpa was in the Army, so you're going to be in the Army, or you're going to continue the farm, or you're going to continue whatever path. But
or you're going to go work at the prison.
You're good.
I mean, I mean, that's a huge thing around here. People feel like
it really is.
Working at the prison is, is the best thing there is,
And, the community, as culture shock that it is, we had never had any problems here. You know what I mean? Never. It's there. Everyone's really cool here for sure. It's just
different.
It's different, man. It's
different. I feel like slowly it's going to change.
And people said that it is changing.
Yeah.
But
which is nice. I mean, it's nice. It's just nice to have like different cultures, different ideas, perspectives.
Yeah.
Backgrounds, like people from, just like so many different backgrounds that can, I don't know. I don't know. I love being like in a multicultural environment. Like I do miss that.
Yeah. It's awesome.
After moving here. Just because, I mean, it's just so diverse, so many things, you learn and you hear and stories. It's just fun. The food is always good.
But yeah, to be honest with you guys, like I'm probably one of the most mixed people ever. But whatever
You're gonna get into
percentages.
your ancestry.
Yeah, I don't want to get into it, but the larger percent is definitely African. But my family's hella mixed, dude. To be honest with you, there's like almost every race in my family. And that was a cool part,
Yeah.
about living in LA. You saw a lot of mixed families and the different cultures all come together. You got all kind of different kind of
Right.
foods, and everything like kind of you're kind of influenced by everything, all the different cultures, and it's all balled up into one, and you grab something from everybody's
Right.
culture. If you really think about it, you're influenced by a lot of different
Right.
things you see and you eat. So it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
But enough about that. We're just rambling.
Yeah.
Who knows what the hell we're talking about? But maybe it makes sense to you guys. We're just talking from the heart, man. It's all peace and love
Yeah.
at the end of the damn day. But yeah, man, everything's been freaking good. Last week we woke up and we're talking about getting coffee. Ended up going to Carmel.
Yeah.
And went to this amazing seafood spot. It's called Flaherty's. So yeah, man, we got there. I had already been there one time because I do some work up there. But yeah, man, we started off with those palomas, tremendous, amazing, great.
Some
they make great
oysters.
drinks. And got those oysters, best ever.
Oh yeah,
Oysters out
those were
there,
amazing.
man. They were
I
so
don't. Yeah,
fresh.
I don't think I'd ever had oysters like that before.
Yeah, and they just make me feel good, man. I know it's like,
Fun fact.
yeah, it's an aphrodisiac, right?
Well, fun fact. They have what did you say? Vitamin B12.
Vitamin B12. Yes.
We had to look it up,
I looked it up.
and yeah,
I got all
apparently
happy, dude.
they have.
It was awesome.
They have a high amount of vitamin B12.
Yeah, tell them the dish you got was
So I had the seafood paella, and it was amazing. Definitely one of the best things I've ever eaten. Along with the dish that you got, which was
the lobster and grilled prawns.
probably
With the gnocchi.
it was this lobster gnocchi, right?
Yeah.
With this creamy lobster sauce, right? Yeah. And it was
Huge.
stuffed. The gnocchi was stuffed.
Huge lobster tail in there. Yeah, the gnocchi
Yeah,
was
I mean,
amazing.
that gnocchi just kind of just freaking melted in your mouth. It was amazing.
Oh,
That
man.
was good.
Oh,
Probably,
sick.
I don't know. If I had to choose one, it's hard. It's so hard.
Yeah, it's hard to choose.
But I don't know.
that gnocchi though, I don't know.
I don't know. I think the gnocchi would be number one.
Oh man, so good.
And the paella is just so good. They give it to you in a huge pan too. So we had like
Oh, we had a lot of
so
food.
much food left over.
Yeah, we did. And we were stuffed, and then
Yeah, we were stuffed, so we went for a walk.
we walked around.
We
and-
walked around the streets of Carmel, which is really fun. It was a really nice day. It
Beautiful
was
area.
sunny. The weather was just
You
perfect.
can see the beach right from the street.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, and then there's a bunch of art stores. So we're walking the
Yes.
art stores, checking out some $30,000 art.
Right. Those were some nice paintings.
Very nice, very nice. So if you got extra 30 grand,
Yeah.
go down to Carmel, get yourself some
Buy a
art.
painting.
Yeah, it'll probably go up in value. Be honest with you.
Yeah.
And then we kept walking, right, and we went to Alvarado Street Brewery. Drank
That's our
some
first
beers.
time.
First time there.
Yeah, we've been to a lot of breweries, right? But this was our first time here. So we went to the Alvarado Street Brewery in Carmel, but there is another one, right?
Yeah, there's another one in Salinas.
Oh, okay. But I thought there was one in Monterey.
Oh, maybe Monterey.
Right.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure.
But that was really good.
It was good. Yeah, we got some IPA, DeLorean Dust IPA or something like that. Yeah. There's always some crazy names for beers
yeah,
nowadays.
right?
But
No.
there's a lot of good beers now, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We used to only drink like whatever Modelo, Corona.
Yeah.
I still like myself a cold Modelo, but there's so many breweries now, insane, and a
Right.
lot of good beer. Um, but yeah, man, what else? We went to a bakery.
Oh yeah, that place. That place was busy, and
Mhm.
they had really good reviews. They had a lot of reviews, and that's why I chose that particular bakery. I was like, oh, we have to go here before we leave
We got some
because it is
cannolis.
like a 3 hour drive. So
Is it a 3 hour
no,
drive?
actually no, it's like two, two
Hour
and a half,
40.
two.
Dude, it's like an
Actually no, okay, never
hour
mind.
and
It just
hour 50, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
it just feels like a long way. But
Worth
yeah,
worth
but
the drive.
yeah, it was really fun. And the cannoli, oh yeah.
Oh man,
And
cannoli,
they're yeah, they oh
so
man.
good.
Yeah, they have really good pastries there.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, you got to go visit Carmel. That's what we're saying. You
Yeah.
got to go. You got to go. You're in
Mm-hmm.
California,
It's fun.
make the trip. Go to Paso too. A lot of wineries.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I want to talk about the business, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, man, as you know, I've been selling stickers, shirts, stuff like that, and I make the stickers 100%. But I decided that I wanted to start making shirts. I bought a lot of equipment, and that's gonna be going down soon, literally, like tomorrow. I'm super excited about that, and I'm just a creative person, and I like to create and learn new skills, man. So, I was using a third party for the shirts, and they're just, robbing me for all the money, blah blah blah.
Right.
But and I think it just would mean more, man. If I made it, it would be a better quality
Mm-hmm.
product. I know what kind of, and I can get the shipping out faster. So, you guys just look out for that. I'm also gonna make some videos of the whole process, which would be dope. Um, but yeah, man. What about you, Gabby? What you been up to, man? Do you want to tell
Well,
them or not really? It's up to you. You
yeah,
can tell
I
them
can tell
whatever
them
if you want.
what I'm working on. Well, we're both working on a lot of things, a lot. So we're really busy. Um, I'm working on my own like stationery stuff to put out on Etsy, and then I'm working on like voiceover that I'm gonna hopefully get going soon,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to school full time, which is why I don't come on here like very often, because I am planning to go to PA school in 2035. I
Awesome.
plan to apply to Yale, which has a PA program that's kind of like a hybrid. They call it online, but you do have to go to the campus like twice
Mm-hmm.
that didactic year. And it's really competitive. But I mean, I
Yeah,
think I can do it.
you
I can
could.
do it.
Yeah, hell yeah, you can do it.
I can do it. Yeah. So, yeah. So I'm just working on the prerequisites. I am also looking for like a teaching job. And yeah, I mean, I'm just really
Awesome,
busy.
awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of things going
Mm-hmm.
on. That's what it's about. Just the growth, man. The
Mm-hmm.
plans. You don't want to stay doing the same thing
Yeah.
forever. You know what I
Right.
mean? Nothing wrong with being an MRI tech. If that's what you want to do forever, that's okay.
Yeah. It's fun. I like it. I mean, I really like it. It's just, I have to
Gotta
be able to
grow,
do
man.
something else.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta.
I don't know, it's just me. It's just me. I just can't do the same thing for too long.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
You outgrow it, right?
yeah, I do.
You're just outgrowing it.
It's just the way, yeah, it's just the way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And PA, I feel like it's a good choice for me at least because PAs can work in like basically any specialty. So I don't know. It's kind of exciting to like think that I can do
Mm-hmm.
so many different things and learn so many different things. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then everything else we do is kind of just for fun,
Yeah.
Like we've been doing a lot of like digital, like, like short film animation um, projects that are just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
So we stay busy doing those things too.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So maybe one day there will be an MRI animation series. I'm just saying it
Just
right
throwing
now
it
so
out
we
there.
can be
We're planting the
held
seed.
accountable one day to actually do it.
Yeah, I want to do the show, like
That would be
animation.
cool, like an MRI or like just radiology animation show.
My idea was that it's basically like South Park, and but an MRI, and it takes place at work, you know, and it's just like maybe three techs, two machines or whatever working, and it is raw uncut, man. They talk about the stuff that happens, and you know, all the drama, and maybe some other modalities pop in, and it's just comedy. Basically,
Yeah.
it's straight comedy, dude. Comedy. And I think it would be hilarious, man,
Which
because
is cool. It's fun. Yeah.
there's shows about everything else, right?
Right.
Nursing, doctors, but this would be hilarious. I feel like if we really did it, I feel like someone would buy that, dude. I feel like that would be on Comedy Central. Like
Yeah.
if I had the time, or no, I have the time. If I put in the time, effort, write the script, get some different characters,
Right.
I think it can do pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it'll do good.
So,
It's just
for sure.
it's the thing is like you come up with one good episode, that's all it takes. You know, that's how I feel, and then someone will invest in it, and then it just takes off.
And then I mean,
yeah.
Then after that, you have all the help you need
And that's
to keep
just,
it going, right?
Yeah, and that's how I think, man. I think big, dude. That's how I think.
Yeah.
Nothing's
good.
gonna happen. Nothing gonna happen if you thinking small. So you think big, and you just keep trying, man. Till something freaking works, right?
Right.
And that's
Well,
what
it's fun. I mean,
and
I
it-
think
and
it's
have fun.
It's so much fun
Yeah.
making things like that.
Hell yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah.
I look forward to that. Yeah. One of the last things I want to talk about is that MRI Man podcast and Instagram. I've been getting a lot of requests for sponsors, and I do not accept all sponsors. So it just has to be right. You know what I mean? So, you know, if you guys want me to sponsor your business, you know, hit me up. Maybe we can work something out. But the MRI Man does need a sponsor, and I would like to have one that's, you know, more consistent, and it has to be right. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely hit me up. People like recruiters, schools, any other businesses that sell stuff, whatever. Yeah, I'm definitely interested. But yeah, it's cool. I don't plan on stopping YouTube anytime soon, whether it be MRI Man or just something else. I'm always going to be on this camera talking about something, making something creative forever. You know, that's just what I'm going to do. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I gotta say. You gotta say?
Not much. Just keep working hard, you guys, and keep watching. New things are coming.
Yep. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Like this video, subscribe, all that. Tell everybody about me, man. Your grandma, your
neighbor,
moms, your baby moms, your kids.
your second baby mama.
Those badass kids. Clean up your room, go to school. Now it's playing. But yeah, man. Leave a comment below. Anyway, we out of here. I don't know. That's it. Look out for the podcast. Now it's playing.